Hey guys, PointlessDude back. I have a question for you. Have you ever wanted to burn a pile of wood? Me too. Too bad magic isn't real. But it's fun to pretend, right? Introducing evocation, the first school. I will make a disclaimer now. I am doing this conlang for the first time, so I am an amateur at this. But before we get started in evocation, I will share the IPA that I came up with. So for the IPA, all consonants in this are pronounced with ah afterwards. So we have the plosives ta and ka, the nasals ma, na, and fricatives fa, va, sa, za, tha, ha. And we also have the tapped R, the ra, and we have a lateral approximant, the la, and two diphthongs for this language. We have tsa and ksa. And next we have the vowels a, I, u, e, o, pretty standard, and the diphthong I. And that's it. First up we have fire. And as you can see, the ending for fire element has been changed since the last video. And after that you have tsumo hosmori, which is create fire, but you don't know where it's going to appear. So for this, the sentence order would be verb and then noun, and in the middle would be the destination, meaning in my hand or my hand, which is eth. But is is the hand by itself, and then if you change that to eth, which is its genitive case, I think, it makes it for possession. And yeah, that's pretty much it. When it comes to fire, you just need a verb, a destination, and then the word fire. Up next is what I would like to call the unnatural case. So in this language, nouns have a total of 8 cases, one for each school, and also the unnatural case. It says that it's for an object, so I don't know what that's called. There's tsumo hosma ise mothai, and that would mean create fire on this wood. So mothi is wood. It changes to mothai for on something. And then ise is this. Depending on what the noun is, this is a conjuration noun. So ise would be conjurated for this noun as ise. If it was before hosma, it would be isi, because that's evocation. And then hosma is the unnatural case of hosmori, because it's the object of the sentence, and the subject would be leave the same as before. Up next we have ice. So the ice, it's pretty simple. The mure is changed from mustre like last time, because I didn't really like the sound of it, so I changed it to mure. And mure is just freeze. It's a quick spell that you can use to freeze anything. If you want to create ice for maybe a drink or something, you can say tsumuse, where muse is the ice ending on tsure, which is to create. And yeah, that's it for that. And this goes with before, because it's mothi, it's a conjuration noun. Ise would go before it, and then mure would be changed to a conjuration ending for muri. So now it's muri ise mothi, freeze this wood. Alright, next we have lightning. Lightning, there is masye, which means lightning, but that's actually not a spell. That's just the word lightning. And then tsumie, mie would be the lightning ending. And then tsu is create, so that would be the short spell. Tsumie is create lightning. And then lightning doesn't really have any grammar rules. It just has these little words I like to call action words. And first up, you got sai, tsumiye sai. Sai means grappling action. So with it, you can create a lightning chain to throw at your opponent and grab them, kind of like a scorpion, pretty much. And then you also have other ones like nien, which is a whip. You can whip it. And a mai, which is a charge action. In case you want to charge your phone with magic, you could use mai. Just don't say sai instead, because you might destroy your phone. And then after that, you have nites, which is the spread fire action. So this is for evocation stuff. And yeah, it can only be used for fire. And next we have one more grammar thing, is tsumo kosne ethase nite nohi. Then that means tsumo, create fire. Kosne is, kos is the ground, and then the n is just special, and then kosne is on the ground. And ethase, we learned that in the last video, that is and, in case you want to have two actions in one sentence. And then you have nite nohi, which is spread into a circle. So in case you want to do something like do this action into this, make it into this, that would be this grammar point right here, where you would take off the final letter, and then that would be nite, and no from nos is a circle, and then they would become one word, nite nos, and then you would take off the final sa and replace it with he, which means into something, like it became this. After that, I just want to show some words that I made. So here are some dictionary form verbs that you can use with your new spells. There is tisma, ithnia, resia, asnia, and rahia. As you can tell, they all end in a, so it's easy to tell when they're dictionary form. Next up, we have nouns, exis, iolisi, iki, kasith, and mice. And to say on the noun, it's a little bit different. You just have to add the I or a at the end. So if it ends in a consonant, it is I, and if it ends in a vowel, it becomes a instead. So exisai, iolisia, ikia, kasithai, and maisai. And that is all for this video. Until next time, have a nice day.